It's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and this is a collaboration with Up with a Bang, The Last Days of Summer, which is a collaboration between, hosted by Sunflowers Indoors and Julie's Paper Crafts. And because I am obsessed with this kind of thing, then I am going to use a file folder. I'm going to make this like a ephemera holder, and I will have to tell you with that I got this idea for the base from the Book Vandal shop. So what we will do is we have this right here. And we're going to do some measuring. I like this right here, so I'm going to do some measuring. And I've got my little handy thing here. From here to here is 4.75. I need me a pencil. 4.75. Hopefully I can remember. If it doesn't, you won't see this. 4.75, like that. And I am going to get my cutter, and I am going to cut that off like that. Okay, and then we will do, I'm gonna move this back and get my pencil. We're gonna go again 4.75 right here, 0.75 right here, and I am going to pull out the scoreboard now. Now, this is already kind of scored, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then where this is 4.75, I'm going to score that too. I'm sure it's good. This is a file folder. Okay. So then this, we'll do this like this. And then this will be like this. So it's kind of like it has a little gusset. Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is on this side, we're going to do 2.5. All the way to here. Go ahead and all the way down. And the same on the other side, 2.5. Let me see if I can get it down all the way. Sorry. And then we are going to score a little bit here too, like a 1/4 inch. Yes. That clear as mud. Clear as mud. Okay, we're done with the scoreboard. If you can see this. So what we're going to do now is going to get the scissors. And I am going to cut this part off. That. Like that. And the same thing up here. To there. So we can shade these maybe. Some of these offcuts. I'm thinking. All right. Now we're going to take this and we're going to measure a 1/2 inch on either side, and then to that corner and this corner, draw a little line. Draw a little line, cut it off. Whoops. And on the other side also. And I'm going to cut that off. Okay. Now I like to round my corners. And here you have the base. This will go in. Actually, I think I need to score. I don't know if you need to actually score the lines. You could score both lines. I might have messed up. Doesn't matter. Let's score the lines. Because I think I was supposed to score these first. But I'm not sure it matters, to be honest. So, whoops. Didn't look right, does it? It's not right. You'll mostly cover it up. So this here, we have this here, we have this here, like this, and we have this here, and this here. So we have this big folio like that. Isn't that cool? So now all we need to do is decorate it. And this kit is perfect for decorating this particular folio because I love it because it says things. I love it because it's like things, shabby things. So we're going to use that kit and let's get going. Okay, hi, it's me again. And what I have done is I have went ahead and printed out these pages. 1, 10, 15, 17, 26, 27, 31, and 37. And 10 and 17 are printed out twice. I printed them out at 55% because I figured, you know, that would be the deal, or it would fit pretty closely. So what I'm going to do is, whoops, all these, I saved all of the offcuts because I figured we could use those as pockets. And I inked around the entire thing. And I decided which ones I wanted to put where. And I went ahead and made numbers to where I wanted to put everything. So now the biggest thing is just to cover everything up. And so I guess I will do that. I'm just going to cut some of these things out. Down as far as I can. And then cover this up. That looks so close right there. So all I need to do now is cut off a little bit at the bottom. So I think I'm going to take off about maybe a 1/4 inch, which might be too much, but it'll be all right. And then I'm going to call that, look how close that is. So close. So close. Oh, I better wait. Okay, so this is going to go like this. So basically, I want to make sure, and I don't mind just being like this here. You're going to make sure that all your pages are right side up. So that'll go there. Now, I can either use, I think I'm going to use glue because the prompt is stitches. So I'm probably going to sew around these once I get them covered. And that will be that. So I think it'll be easier if I do it this way because anyhow, yeah, 55% does pretty good. All right, this is number 10. I decided for this one to be number 10. And where did I decide to put number 10? I decided to put number 10 up here. And I did 2 of them because one of them is going to be a pocket. No, I just need to know which side I want. Do I want this side or do I want this side? I kind of think I want this side. So I am going to cut that down right there, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the same thing out of this one. Probably could have used a trimmer, would probably been easier, but I didn't. So I'm gonna get my trimmer again. I probably could use a little one. And see if I can remember where I put that mark. I can see it. There. Okay, I might save that. Why not? Hopefully I didn't cut too much off. I did not, so we will put and I can put this up here. I think that'd be pretty. I could have actually just done the whole thing and I didn't think about it, but it's okay. So I'm going to put this here. My glue's acting up. Anybody else have problems with this Ladybell glue bottle getting stuck? Okay, so I have these offcuts right here. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to get my little punch board, and I think maybe a ½ an inch here, an inch here, and here. Cut these off. I don't want these to, I think it's important not to have these butt up against each other. So I like to cut these off. Okay, and I'm gonna get some ink. Now, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this like this. Okay, then I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. I think I do want here. And I'm going to cut it down just a smidgen. I'll go on the other side so I good. Just cut all the sides down. Just a little bit. So that it will fit on here. Needs to come down a little bit more. And then I'm going to do this here. Then this will go on there like that. And then this will go here so that it's kind of like right. So it's almost like you can't see it, but you can see it. So I am going to get my glue, glue that down. Like that. Kind of cool. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is just kind of speed this up and cover the rest. And then I'll come back and add the rest of the pockets. And what I did for these flaps right here is these is page 37, and I enlarged it because I really liked these handles, and I thought that would look cool. So I made it bigger, and I'm going to put those, I'm just going to go ahead and cut them out and just kind of see where we are. And hopefully my mojo will be back. A little something different here. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and measure this. This is 2 1/4, but we're gonna do probably 2. So let me figure out, put this in the center. Let's see how this works. I just kind of lined that thing up in the center. And like that. And then I want to do the same thing over here. Line it up. I think I'm just going to use this as a template. Yeah. Like that. Two. Okay, whoops. So yeah, there's a little, that's fine, I don't mind. I'm going to turn it over. Probably should have cut it a little. Actually, I'll do it this way. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna use my thingy. Whoops, hopefully that's kind of right. Like that. That'll work in a pinch. Where's my other one? See, this is what happens to me. I lose things. All right. Yep. This, I'm just kind of doing this. So I haven't been getting a lot of, this is like, no, I think that'll be fine. A lot of feedback on the lap book. I'm not sure everybody is really into it. So this is something a little different, and it is a collaboration. Before you know it, December dailies will be here. I don't think I'm gonna do every single day. Whoops. Or is it this way? I think it's this way. I don't think. Actually, I think I want it this way. Because it's just a lot. If I am invited again, which I should be since I'm on the design team. So this is really pretty though, you guys. And I am actually going to put this in my Etsy shop. If anybody's interested in this with all the glue everywhere, it will be cleaned up. They didn't even come out. That's kind of odd. Okay, so this is what we have. And it's actually this way. So I have a folder here, a pocket there, and a pocket here. Now this one, I am going to put a pocket right here. So I'm going to take, and put this up, my, here. Do the same thing. Gonna go, I did have 1/2 inch, right? 1/2 inch. I didn't have, it was 3/4 inch before. That is not what I wanted to do. This will be fine though. Actually, I could do it like that, but I actually wanted it like this, which means I will cut this part off because I messed up, but that's okay. So I will do a 1/2 inch on this side. And then I will cut I think it would nicely there. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this part off. And here. And I have this part right here, which will be, I'm just going to go ahead. I think I'm going to do it down here. Okay, and then of course we'll cut a little bit off. To have a little bit more. That'll do. And then I'm going to ink it. This will go right like that. And it will go like that. So it's kind of hidden, but not really. There. You know what I didn't do though? I didn't do the tape thing, but that's okay. I didn't tape the edges. So for this one, I am just going to, I'm going to use this part of this drawer right here. Just the drawer to make a large pocket. And this I printed out full size. And it's probably not going to fit the whole thing, but that's okay. It's probably going to have to. I measured this. This is so that I could have a half an inch or a quarter of an inch on either side, but I'm probably going to do 3/4 because I don't know. I want to. So I'm going to go 3/4. And again with the, and I'm probably gonna, it's not gonna be this big, but I'll cut it off afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off a little bit on either side. I think a little bit more on this side, it'll probably be okay. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off about right here. All one file folder. And then of course I have to very cool. push this down good. Like that. Okay, so now we have this, and I am going to go do a little sewing, and I'll be back. And what I did, I am back, and what I did is I sewed along all of the edges so it would be kind of decorative, and I think it came out really nice. So there are a lot of tags and things in the kit that we can stick in pockets, and things. So I'm just gonna throw a bunch of these tags in the pockets, and I have made them all so you can write on the back, and just stick them in there because they're just different ones. I just thought I would put them in here. And I can see that I'm having some issues with this because of that one little thing that I did not take down, but that's okay. Little suitcases and things. So the last thing that I wanted to do is I did print out this again. And the front one again. And I'm going to cut this out, the one word that says things. And I also want to cut out the picture of this woman. Away. I'm going to get me a piece of something to back it on, and probably just this. You're not gonna see it. Sorry for the birds. Yes. I'm just going to put those on there. Because why not? I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that's stuck down pretty good. It out, of course. That. You can a lot of times what I will do with these folios, these folder things, is I won't put anything on the back. I won't put anything on the back, and I will just paste it into my journal so that it's kind of like a place to put stuff. And I'll get in here and get my, I'm going to use this foam tape, and I am going to put it on here. If I can. It's Bobby. It works. It's a little bit. I need to cut that off a little bit. think it just spread around. It's here. I can't remember where I got this. I've had it forever. And I hardly ever use it. But today I will. I'm going to put this here at the top. Here, I think it'd be easier if I did it this way. Little dimension. A little dimension. Excuse me. There. And everything's falling out. But that's okay. So there we have it. Now I could put a Velcro dot here. Let's do that. There. I'm happy with that. I think it's lovely. And so I hope you guys will make one. It's really a lot of fun. And it has so many uses. And you can add to it or not. I think it's beautiful. Lots of space for different things. You can also, if you wanted to, which might really be a good idea, is to add a little booklet here, which would be nice because then you can have a more journaling space. So it could almost be like a little thing to take with you wherever. So anyway, I hope you guys liked it. And I appreciate you guys watching. Isn't that pretty? And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.